Welcome to this Mastery Empowerment course from New Earth One Network. This is designed exclusively for your higher self connection and embodiment.
Welcome, beloveds. I am Sherry Mosley. We're going to do a little intro video here for you to connect you with the work that I do and the sessions that are going to be coming up here to prepare you for connecting with those if you so feel called. So I'm here in my office here in Sausalito, California. I am a practitioner of Asian medicine, and I also do a lot of shamanic healing work and shamanic Akashic record readings and healing work. So the sessions that I do, the group sessions, I'm majorly working with Akashic Enlightenment, which is working with your Akashic records, so the record of your soul, as well as the Book of Truth. And the Book of Truth is Multiuniversal Knowledge. And both of these come together in Akashic Enlightenment to help you on your ascension path, to come to that ascended, enlightened being that you truly are. So in these sessions, we work in this energy field and help you to align more with that understanding of yourself. And through doing this work, any of the sessions that we do, you're working on building that pillar of light above the head. This is your ascension column. And this allows you to become just more grounded, as well as more organized and more open to your higher frequencies through building and strengthening this column of light. So we work with these energies and frequencies in different types of transmissions. And I work with Akashic Enlightenment, and then I also add in the Aqualorian Crystalline Light Healing, which is a ninth density frequency that goes all the way back to before you were incarnated as a soul. So what this does is it helps you to re-template who you are and your highest divine self, as well as bring in all these new templates that we're all going through as we're coming into this new earth that is here. And there was a big shift that happened in mid-April. A huge column of light came over the earth, and that column of light has put us on an accelerated path. And the reason it's coming in now is because we are now in this age of Aquarius astrologically. We have come into a new 20-year cycle and also a new 800-year cycle with the conjunction that happened in December. But this year is really setting the template for the next 20 years. So there may be a lot of you that are feeling pushed to do a lot of change and going through a lot of shifting. A lot of light workers or way showers are being called to come forward. And amidst all of this, we are also opening up our world to extraterrestrial and higher interdimensional being contact, including the governments in the United States finally starting to come forward with this more openly. So this disclosure that we've been wanting for so long is finally happening. So let me just get a sip of water here. There we go, it's a little better. So this transmission, these sessions that we're going to be doing are 3 sessions, and they're going to be around ET contact and reconnection. Okay, and as we are going through coming into these higher frequencies, the extraterrestrial groups and families that we have benevolent connections to are beginning to reconnect with us. So as we raise this pillar of light in our ascension column, we become able to contact and come into contact with higher interdimensional beings because our consciousness is expanding and growing. So basically, we're extending the antenna, and this opens up our little radio dial of our soul and our beingness to higher channels. Okay, and through those higher channels is where the extraterrestrials come in. And so we have already, there is one set of transmissions that is preparing for face-to-face contact. And this is was brought to me as an assignment during a dream where I had contact. And I talk about that in the sessions. And those 2 sessions were quite profound, helping to clear the biological fear that can come up when you come face to face with an extraterrestrial, right? Or here on Earth, we're not used to being confronted with another being, a higher intelligent being, face to face. So our DNA, our biology from being here on Earth, it needs to be upgraded so that we can help ourselves to come out of that fear, right? We already know on a certain level to be respectful of sharks and bears and lions, right? These are predator animals, right? And so even though there may be a fight or flight that comes in, there's an understanding with our DNA of how these animals are because they're part of the Earth's energetic field. And as we're connecting to these extraterrestrials, we're learning to bring them back into our field here on Earth. So these transmissions, the face-to-face ET contact, and the ones that will also be doing the ET contact and reconnection, are to assist you with going through this process of reconnecting to your extraterrestrial origins. Okay, you have other incarnations as an extraterrestrial. You have family and friends that are extraterrestrial beings. You have all these other lifetimes. And through connecting with all of this, you increase your consciousness, but you also gain higher knowledge. So this is kind of like having a galactic pen pal that is very knowledgeable in things that you may not be aware of in this lifetime, and you may not have had access to otherwise. So through these transmissions, we'll be opening up that portal and that connection, okay? And so specifically, let me get my little list here. We'll be going through a couple of transmissions. So we'll be doing 3, okay? And the first one is we'll be doing an extraterrestrial astral boarding of their ship. So we will be connecting and boarding astrally to an extraterrestrial ship that you have a connection to. This means that it's in alignment with your soul path and your awakening process, and it is benevolent and beneficial for you to go through this process as part of your awakening and your ascension process. Our second transmission will be visiting a home planet, okay, another home planet from another extraterrestrial timeline, okay? And so you'll be gaining a lot of higher knowledge as well as expanded consciousness through embracing whatever you experienced on that other lifetime in this extraterrestrial space, right? As we expand our consciousness to include extraterrestrial existences, this increases our own consciousness of far beyond being just an Earth being, right? We're stepping outside of genders, we're stepping outside of race, we're stepping outside of class, all of these things that get into the collective. We're going way far outside of that. And as we go through this experience, right, then we're able to integrate it into our energy field, shifting our energy field and our consciousness to be open to preparing for this to happen here. Okay, so that transmission will definitely help with opening us up to more contact here on Earth. Okay, we need, I think it is 1% of the population to agree that it is ready for contact. And then there can be open contact beginning to occur because there is a high enough collective consciousness that it's safe, right? There's not a lot of people that aren't ready will be kind of taken aback by such a thing that would happen. So our third transmission will be connecting with your highest frequency, benevolent extraterrestrial friends and family. So we did a little bit of this also in the face-to-face contact preparation. And it is quite profound to go through this feeling of reconnecting with these, it's like old family and old friends, and the feelings that you go through and the memories and the current experiences that you go through is quite profound. And again, also preparing for including extraterrestrials in our new earth, right? We want to welcome them in here. And so all of these transmissions will prepare you for such contact to occur. Okay, this is like a little introduction. I do a lot of this contact work up in Mount Shasta. This is where I connected with the Aqualorians. I've also connected with the Arcturians there, as well as the Pleiadians and the Andromedans. So all of those, well, the majority of those are in the Galactic Federation. The Aqualorians are in a more of an angelic extraterrestrial frequency, and the Pleiadians, Andromedans, and Arcturians are in the Galactic Federation, which tend to be more of a fifth dimensional density or consciousness. And so this tends to be kind of like the gateway into contact, right? It's a little bit not as maybe overwhelming high frequencies, right? It's kind of like meeting a guardian angel, then you meet an archangel, then you meet an ascended master, right? And so, of course, that all happens depending on what is in alignment with your soul's path and your awakening journey. So all of these transmissions will help with your awakening process, transforming your DNA to a higher consciousness level where you are stepping outside of these spheres and learning to really integrate a normal feeling and experience for contact here on Earth in this present lifetime and incarnation. Also, all of this can come with you in your soul's record to other incarnations as well. But it's a very exciting time to be here on Earth to go through this together. So I hope that you join us for these transmissions. I'm going to do a little bit of connection to the energy frequencies to give you a little sampler of the energies. All right, so I'm just going to settle in here. And we'll just allow the Aqualorians to bring through whatever is in highest and best for this collective transmission sample at this time. All right, just starting the energy. And there's a sense of welcoming, like there's a big party that they want you to participate in. that they're waiting for you to connect with you, to join with you, to reconnect with you. You're deeply missed. Mhm. There's just an understanding coming in already of all the times on Earth when there were walls put up or borders, and when these borders or walls were taken down, and the reunification and reconnection that was able to happen with this. This is what is occurring now. As this border gets taken down of secrecy, this opens the doorway for communication, which they wish to participate in with you. They bring you gifts and knowledge of your extraterrestrial ancestors and family connections to assist you on your path. So we're taking this opportunity now with this energy transmission to be somewhat of a calling card or an invitation to a special event. Come and join them. They're really showing it as like a big celebration. There's just a message of we hope you join us. We look forward to reconnecting with you. And just sending lots of love and light. Very sweet. Okay. So I hope you join us for these transmissions in whatever way or manner you feel called. All of them are really good to replay at any time to assist you with making your own contact. And I do go through making your own contact more in the Mount Shasta retreat, but you can always use Akashic Enlightenment as a tool to raise your frequency, open your antenna to be able to make this contact on your own. Okay. And so I hope that you join us in these transmissions and that you enjoy them and that you enjoy reconnecting with your beloved extraterrestrial families and higher interdimensional beings, of which extraterrestrials are interdimensional beings. And I look forward to connecting with you then. All right, sending you all so much love and light. I will see you in the other realm. Bye for now.